She was just there for the season.
I hear you.
I'm here.
You're not. You're not. But I hear you.
Dog.
Yeah. Don't start with that.
No bullshit already, man. It's gonna be what it was, dog.
Closer. Further.
Krew Season Podcast. We'll be back again. This episode 150.
150.
God damn me.
150.
Damn.
150.
We all over the place.
Literally. Kenny T is in the
told y'all.
building. OT is in the building.
Don't check me, check on the motherfucking kids.
God damn me. Stupid ass. Do it.
Yes,
They see, man, it's another episode of Krew Season Podcast, man. Y'all boys doing, man? Everybody good?
Good tonight.
Glad to be back.
Goddamn me.
Whole gang here.
Cooking.
Man.
We cooking.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Feeling like prime time. Feeling like the world been waiting on our next move. But our next move will be one of our greatest moves. Y'all just don't know it yet, and y'all gonna follow suit. Goddamn me.
Patreon. We got something for y'all coming.
Goddamn me.
Facts. Well, while we was gone, there's a lot of interesting things happened. Interesting things. I'm tongue tied already. Jesus Christ. There was a guy. This video's viral. Attempted to go out on a date with a young lady, and she stood him up. And he got on this camera, and after she stood him up, he had to eat a whole meal by himself, and he had a couple things to say. No, don't do that.
Don't do that. Hey, hold on. Hey, because dude was a gentleman, man.
Wait, hold on. Nigga had to eat a whole meal.
He had to eat a whole meal.
I'd have got my
himself.
shit to go.
He sat there. He waited on. He held out hope.
Nah, I'd have got my meal to go. She 10 minutes late, you done. They ain't the one we need to be talking to.
Found somebody else to talk to. Being like, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
All right, we're going to go on and play the video, man, and we're going to get y'all reaction to
All right.
his plight.
So I just left the restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up, and apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked the restaurant, the day, and the time. You know, I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that I guess is out there for me. I mean, I want to be somebody's husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything that's right, and I just get stood up. Like, my feelings didn't even matter. Sitting there eating a meal by myself and realizing that nobody even cares about people anymore. Like, LA dating shouldn't even be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard to find somebody. It shouldn't be this difficult to fall in love, to be kind to one another. Like, what? Ladies, tell me, what did I do wrong?
He said, tell him what did he do wrong, fellas.
Hey, man.
Now, he tried to go out and had his date with this young lady. She stood him up. She didn't come. Left my man, befuddled. As to how she could do him. Like, they waited 30 minutes at the restaurant, and then he got up out of there and went to another restaurant to eat, man. What did he do wrong, man?
Man, look, you in LA, baby. You in LA. You're in fairy tale land.
Pick your nuts up, nigga.
I can't say that, bro.
You don't put that on camera.
Smooth with sympathy?
You don't put that on camera.
You all right?
I'm with sympathy.
You don't put that on camera.
You feeling all right
Because
today?
you gotta realize, bro, every dude can't be lit.
You don't put that on camera.
And he know his lane. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine. But that's
understand that
That's that
part too,
TikTok shit that the women do.
Okay, I feel that.
You
part
shouldn't
too.
do that as no man.
I feel that.
Crying on
You
camera, you talking
got to take the L in silence, dog. Or invite somebody else. That's when you get outside your comfort zone. Eat the meal by yourself. That's fine. People eat by themselves.
But you
all
gotta
the time.
realize you can look at him, bro. He ain't got that type of confidence. You get what I'm saying? And it's gonna take somebody pouring in him to give him that type of confidence. He'll never have that by himself. No matter what he do. You can just tell off the way he dress, how he carried himself a little bit. Stand up brother, can't hate.
That nigga's a loser.
Hey, stand up brother.
No,
I can't call him
I'm
that.
joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
This is the view of Kitty.
I'm joking.
By himself.
Kitty's back.
Kitty.
Let me out, dog.
It's a goop.
I know why he ain't see it coming. One eye going one direction, the other one looking forward. Cross-eyed ass nigga ain't know what the fuck was happening to him.
Let me out, dog.
I'm joking.
Let me out, dog.
I'm joking.
Let me out. I ain't with it.
Kitty's
I'm joking.
sleepy.
I'm joking.
He's sleepy.
I ain't with it. Let me out, dog.
He had too many drinks.
I'm
Nah,
joking. I'm joking.
Niggas say he couldn't see it. What's
Nigga ain't see the size. There ain't no way you ain't see the size.
July.
Oh shit!
Chill out for what?
Holy shit!
You hop on the fucking internet and want to be all, oh, what am I doing wrong? You got stood up. It is what it is.
man.
Kenny, you ever got stood up?
Oh man.
Yeah, I done got stood up.
And what did you do after that?
I ate my fucking food where I went to go, and I had a good time. It ain't no shit happens whenever you go on a date. Sometimes, you know, women don't want to. They didn't change their mind. They don't want to go out. Just like I done stood people up before. Hey, you know, I said I wanted to go out to eat. You know what? Never mind. I didn't want to go. I had a long day.
I no longer felt like it.
I no longer felt like it. And if they realize that, hey, that ain't the one for them, so be it. I'm not about to sit on the fucking internet and cry about it. Or show my emotions. I understand. He's an emotional man. He's not as lit as most men, I guess you say. But you don't go on the internet and exposing yourself to certain shit like that. You don't go on the internet and say, this is my vulnerable state. To me, if I was a woman and I was dating that man, if anything negative happened, I'm going to think that he going to go on the internet and expose it that way.
I feel that too.
That's how I'm going to feel. Just like if I was dating a woman and anything negative happens, she going on the internet and expose it that way, I'm going to feel like whenever something bad happened in our relationship, she going to expose it on the internet. And I'm not with that.
You're getting cut.
I'm not with that. Just take that L. Say, hey, well, she didn't show up 30 minutes later. At least I picked a spot that I wanted to go to. Like I've been saying the whole time, I'm going to pick a spot that I like eating at.
Yeah.
I know what the price is, and I'm going to go eat there. And if you show up, you do. If you don't, oh, well, I'm still going to have a good time.
And if you're 20 minutes late, don't come sit at this table. The date is been canceled.
You know, you 30 minutes late. Hey, I'm going to hit you up and say, oh, you 30 minutes late? Okay, cool.
But I will
Understand.
say-
You already not prioritizing my time.
You canceled. 2 checks.
I know
You know
somebody
what time we on.
I know somebody that I grew up with, and shockingly, I know this is rare, but his wife was 30 minutes late on their very first date, and he charged up about it.
Well, don't even
But
mention
they
it,
married.
Otis.
But they married.
Don't even mention it,
It's
Otis.
one of the rare few
We not
occasions.
doing rare. We not doing rare occasions. We not doing
Fellas,
that
if
right
she 30 minutes late, she was with her other dude planning on taking an extra plate home. That's how you gotta look at it.
Nuts, man.
You understand me? So yeah, but
30 minutes late with no call, no text is nuts.
bro.
Yeah, I mean,
she did
you can't sit on there and be like, man, what am I doing wrong? You ain't did nothing wrong. You did what you was supposed to do,
Yep.
Facts.
and she just ain't show up. She just wasn't the one for you.
Right.
And be
How
cool
can they
with
say
that.
it? She was out of your league.
No, you was out of her league. She wasn't out of your league. You was out of her league.
Yep, because he was a
Okay.
gentleman. He was a
I'm
gentleman.
not taking that. No, if I plan everything and you ain't show up, I'm out of your league. That's what I understand. You're not ready for that.
Come on.
Cool, and I'm gonna move on and I'm gonna do it that way.
And they
You-
talking about they want accountability.
Wait, I'm not
They
sit
want
on
a man.
Crying on the internet is
He
crazy.
has some.
I'm looking one direction, the other direction, same time. And you already fucked up.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
He already
That
had.
is Kenny only.
No, it ain't.
My nigga had some
Everybody
flowers
seen
with
it.
him.
Everybody seen
My
it.
nigga had some flowers with him. He could have gave it to another young lady, talked to her. I mean,
Giving another chick flowers you bought for another chick is crazy.
she wouldn't know.
But I mean, what is she allergic to them?
That's prime. That's yeah.
Come on, man. You can't do it.
You already out your comfort zone, obviously.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Might
might
as well.
you might as well go ahead and
Might as
jump
well
out
go
there.
all
Like,
out.
you know what?
How worse can it get?
I'm at the bar. I see a beautiful chick. Hey, these flowers. You know, I was here on a date. You know, it didn't go so well, but I see you're a beautiful lady, and
Hell no, I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said that.
Because she gonna look at you too.
She gonna look at you
I
with
see
sympathy.
why it went bad.
Look, you might think that way, but women are very sympathetic.
That's
They
true.
really feel for niggas that are.
But I wouldn't have said
Oh,
that.
no.
I'd have said some player
Can't
shit.
slide the draws like
That is
that.
player shit. You honest.
I'd have said some players. I'd have
That's
said
some
some player
loser
shit.
player
Y'all
shit.
ain't let me finish the goddamn game.
You already lost.
You already lost.
Nigga, look at me. And look at y'all.
I'm looking at.
Look at me and look at y'all.
I'm looking at.
All
me.
right.
Kevin, look at him.
Obviously, I can
Look at
compete.
him. Look at him.
All right. All right. Now let me do what I gotta do.
What I do?
I'm about to give y'all some flowers. Y'all keep on playing with me.
Nigga say, if we know what
What we
know,
don't.
why do we do
don't
it?
know, then why do we do it?
Yo, I'd have said some player shit like, look, I knew I was gonna meet the chick at the bar that was beautiful here. Some flowers or something. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? I'd have
Not
turned
that I got
that shit
stood
around.
up and you the second option.
No.
Man.
Well, what's he didn't say she
No,
got
he didn't
stood
say
up.
that.
He said the date didn't go as I planned.
Yeah, I didn't say I got stood up, but see, that's a problem
I'm
with
going
y'all.
to say that later.
That's the problem with you niggas.
Shut up.
I got stood up, so here's some flowers for you instead.
You would have never said that.
I
Never.
said they didn't go as planned, but you're a beautiful young lady, and I have these flowers to give you. Yeah, I think you just.
So you
know.
lied to her.
She is beautiful. How's that a lie?
You just vulnerable at the moment.
I'd have lied to her.
Oh my
Shallow hell.
So you gonna give one flowers to an ugly ass?
Definitely not.
Well, then right. So
Definitely.
where did I lie at? Tell me where I lied at when I say she's a beautiful
So you
woman.
gonna sit at the bar just holding the flowers, looking around till you find
You
the-
already got the goddamn flowers. What the hell you gonna do with them?
How long you gonna hold on to it?
Until I see somebody that I want to talk to.
Yeah, what?
When I see somebody that approached the bar, that's at the bar, and I think they cute, I'm gonna give them the flowers and spit some cold ass game. But everybody ain't got game like Smooth. Yeah, that's why I'm out the game early. You know what I'm saying? But if you need some coaching, Tuesday and Thursday, I need some coaching.
I'm opening up classes. $100
I
out.
thought they canceled that class. Had a negative 2% success rate.
Shit, success rate was at 1,000. Nigga tried to give me 10 stars. He was upset and only had 5.
Man, look, I think, this is an example, man, that, again, just like y'all said, sometimes you can do everything right. And it still ain't enough, man. Y'all just not compatible. Y'all not on the same page. She don't view you as highly as you view her, or vice versa. But again, that don't mean that you get down on yourself. That mean that you just take notes, analyze what went wrong, and then going forward, we're gonna make some adjustments, whatever that may be. But everybody got shit to work on. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect, regardless of how lit they are. Because again, this shit is about tiers. He may be lit to a certain group of women, and another group of women may look at him like he a low level, you know what I'm saying, as dude. So it's all proportional at the end of the day. But we always got something to work on. But in terms of that, like getting stood up, I mean that's outside your control, big dog. Like he said, they've been talking for weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that was plenty of time to get to know each other. They talking every day, setting up the date. You thinking, okay, everything cool. Mm-hmm. And then to get to the day of the date and she don't come. I mean, ain't nothing you can do about that.
I got a feeling she showed up and looked at him from across the room and said, and left.
You checked in.
I got a feeling that happened.
Nigga said, "Where you at?" You looking around?
Hey,
She's
I
like,
guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you, bro. I wish the girl had enough.
Get somebody else
Come on.
to do it.
So she swung through ballet and seen him through the window and masked off.
I'm telling you, she walked in, seen him from far, and was like, nah.
Damn.
The pictures is what they is. And then left. I'm telling you.
It happens.
But I mean,
I
in this
didn't hear
era,
about that.
2 weeks of talking, you would think they'd be done FaceTime at least once.
Nah, but still, I know
2
somebody.
weeks of talking?
I know somebody that said the dude pulled up in valet. He got out the whip. Had a nice whip.
Mm-hmm.
But he got out the whip. He wasn't the height that she liked. That she dipped out of.
There we go. See what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, bro. It be shit like that, bro. I guarantee you that girl was in that first building. Wherever he ate at and wherever he scheduled that, she walked in, seen him, and was like, nah, this ain't what I signed up for. And
Damn. That'd be fucked up.
That's tough.
And it's a cold game, but people do it, bro. Trust me. People do that shit.
I mean, some women have to do that because sometimes men can't take rejection.
You know what I'm saying?
True too. That's true.
Well, he'd be like, hey, you know what?
What's wrong with me?
You're a very nice young man, but you're not the one for me. And
And he go crazy. I get it.
Flip the switch.
I get it.
Bitch, I done took all my flowers for you. I did everything we talked about in the messages, and you just don't think.
That's true.
You know I
That's
do.
true. You got very passionate. I get you. Kenny, what's the worst way you done stood somebody up?
Damn.
Wait a minute.
You got real specific.
The worst, man. I don't stand people.
Tell me about a time.
Yeah, by the time. Well, you just dogged the chick out, man.
I just say I forgot.
Damn. I've been working.
I went to sleep.
Sleep. I'm tired. I know I said we had this date planned then, but I'm tired.
He said that was today.
Got all dressed up.
Look, if it's dealing with me, I'm gonna at least give you 2 hours in advance to say, hey, I ain't showing up.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair.
I ain't gonna let you show up nowhere and be like, oh, you know what? I forgot all about it.
Right.
I'm gonna give you 2 hours in advance. I'm tired. I ain't showing up. Even if I ain't tired, I'm tired. I ain't showing up. I'm gonna give you that at least grace. I hope you give me that same grace. But if you don't, you don't. But
She went in there to see what she was working with, and he wasn't working enough. So, go get you a better haircut.
No, she talking about the girl that pulled up to her old boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
He just need a better haircut. Take that damn shirt off, throw that in the trash, burn it.
He can put some bass in his voice.
or just find another woman that he's compatible to. I mean, just don't change. I mean,
but still, you still gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look the part. You know, you ain't gotta be the part, but you still gotta look. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, how much better
Enticing
can
and
a
all
nigga
that. Hey, man, get you a better fade. Go get you a better fade. Goddamn me.
Deeper
Get you,
voice.
You can tell the nigga change his voice.
You can't change your voice. But a better fade to do you
Can't
right.
have no light ass voice.
Some
trying to
better
be
glasses.
arguing with your woman.
And make sure when you
And y'all
wearing them
pitch
type
the
of
same.
glasses, get you 2 set of glasses, regular work glasses or whatever you do for a living, and outside glasses. And what the outside glasses need to be, Gucci, Prada, or something to where it shows, hey, I carry myself well, even though I have an eye problem. You know what I'm saying? Me. What else? And make sure you smell good.
Eye problem.
At
Nigga,
all. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
You can't
I don't
cover
wanna
up one of his eyes is going
But
the
I'm just
other
saying,
direction.
make
All
sure
right?
you smell good at all times and get
What?
you some wordplay in.
What?
Make sure
Somebody
you
couldn't see
funny.
it coming.
I guarantee you that'll work, bro.
You seen one side of it coming, the other side was still lazy.
His appearance wasn't too bad. It's just what he had on and how his hair was looking, bro. Like the
That's a lot.
But I'm saying it in a way to where it was things that was fixable. You get what I'm saying? I could see if it wasn't fixable.
But
it was things that was fixable.
The 2 major things you need to do on a date is get a fresh haircut.
Yeah.
And dress well.
Yeah, you need that edge popping, my nigga. You need to smell good, and that shirt need to be right. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Well, he did get an edge up.
nah, it wasn't the fade.
I don't
though.
know if they use clippers to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only
All right now.
That's real.
Y'all ain't about to play me.
That's
And then y'all like, every time I say something, y'all want to play me.
You seen this line? Come on, dog.
Hey, I'm just
You
saying.
seen the
bro.
man line? Dog.
Yeah, I was looking at him in his totality, bro. It's a lot of stuff on him that he can fix, bro, and be more appealing, bro.
You should reach out to him and coach him.
That's it.
Up for a fee.
See, you can't help the
busy.
black man out.
I
charge
can't
the
help
black
him
man.
out. Nah, I can't help him out.
We trying to help him out. He might, got somebody out there for him.
I'm a busy
That's
man.
all I'm saying, bro.
They call.
I just gave him the game. If he get somebody send this to him, hey man, bro, go get you a nice barber. Don't get no bullshit barber yourself. Tape a fade, my dog. Goddamn me. Get you some fly ass. Even if you gotta go to a cat that you think is fly, get women and ask him about clothes and shit, bro. Like you need to get your shit together as far as that
He
aspect.
looked like he had on like a button down.
That button down was trash.
Dang.
Trash. I'd have never put that. They burn that.
They in Miami.
No, he in L.A.
Oh, L.A.
I'd never put that shit on.
He was probably dressed
He'd
up.
have been better.
He had on some slacks and some.
He'd have been better with a polo.
I would love to see the profile picture of the girl that he was trying to.
Ooh, that'd have been filthy. That'd have been filthy.
That might be a little.
I would love to see that.
That might be a little. That's key. I think so.
What?
So do you think? You think she was out of?
I just read
What if
something.
she was? But what if she was trash?
I
and
read
she
something
stood
where
him
they
up?
were saying something.
What if she was trash? and
They were
stood him
saying
up?
some restaurants were posing as some profiles to get people to come to the restaurant and then sticking them up.
What?
Making them come sit at the bar where they pay for drinks and stuff, but
So it could have been an instance like that.
just to get traffic in.
In LA?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a cold game. Get your ass out of LA. If they doing that, get your ass out of LA, man. You understand? Go to San Diego or something.
That's crazy.
You understand?
What this nigga be doing?
My bad, fellas. I know I
over the
got
place.
OCD, man. The camera got to be right.
But if that's true, what you just said, bro, with the
That's
like
wild.
standing men
I
up
never
to
heard
get them
nothing
to
like
go to that restaurant, bro, to spend some bread, that's bogus on the owner and all that shit. And if it's black people involved, my dog, bro, you bogus against your own people, bro. You
Oh
bogus.
man, that's just crazy.
Shit,
Prayer
probably-
song parties.
At that point, they
Prayers
probably
to
just trying to get the bread. They don't care who it is.
That's bogus, dog. I don't care how much somebody offer me, bro. I ain't doing that. I ain't no.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Speaking of help, y'all was speaking about helping the black man out. There was a clip that was speaking of men's fear, especially in our community, to reach out and ask for help. Play the clip, man. See what y'all got to say about it.
Black men who are not famous, who are not legends, who are not icons like yourself. We don't talk.
We ain't allowed to show no weakness, brother. And that's one of the most traumatic things in the world. A black man that might actually need some help. He might really need some help. It's challenging for you to even bring yourself to a place of comfort, to call someone to tell them that you really need some help and ask for it. And not be afraid that somebody is going to take that situation that you're going through and exploit that to embarrass you or humiliate you. So
we walk alone.
you definitely, majority of the time, walk alone.
That's a fact.
Thoughts?
That's a fact.
Damn.
Majority of the time, as a black man, you do walk alone, and that's a treacherous road, especially if you try to build something. You coming from a family of nothing, bro. Yeah, you ain't got time to complain. You ain't got time to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, have any vulnerable spots. Even when shit happen and you want to cry, you want to break down, you want to tell somebody what's going on. You don't want them, potentially using that against you. Goddamn me, all that type, bro. It is tough being a black man, bro. They tell you to provide and go do all this shit for your family. Also stay in shape. Goddamn me. Also be a people person. Also know when to be tough, bro. It's a lot of shit that you gotta be as a black man, bro. And they tell you don't complain about none of that shit. So hell yeah, I see why a lot of men, just be offing themselves, bro. A lot of black men, they just be quitting on this shit. And man, fuck this shit. I'm BPW. There's plenty of women out there that's just gonna love a man around, and I ain't gotta do nothing. I understand all this shit, man. So when I see it, I just keep it pushing because I understand the commitment and the pressure that it put on us. And a lot of women they don't get it, and they wonder why they not married or something. She'll have all these accolades, and she wonder why she can't catch the man that she wants or the man of her dreams because you just simply don't get it. And the moment you get it, that may take till you 40, 50. The moment that part snapping you the way you get it, you get you a man, you get you a husband, you get the one that you were supposed to be with 20 years ago. So he ain't lying. Everything he said was facts. Your ass complain, boy, they might throw you to the wolves. Have your ass in a group chat.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what. I think we kind of enable that as black men because we don't work together enough, man. That for one, and for two, we don't big each other up enough either. Like we'll be sitting back watching somebody doing something incredible, but we don't want to reach out and say, "Hey, bro, you up there cooking, bro? Keep on doing what you're doing, big dog." Something as simple as that. We'll never say it. We'll sit back, we'll watch it, we'll even admire it if you're doing something great. But then see him and then you don't give him that love. You see what I'm saying? Because it stems back to what they said. You know, as a man, we feel like we don't want to look weak. I don't want to look vulnerable. I don't want to say something that somebody could be able to hold over my head later on down the line. And that right there keeps us from reaching our full potential if we're going to be honest. Yeah. Because it'd be a lot of shit, just like I said in the past segment, that we could work on. Just like, oh boy, we ain't got to stay on that, but I'm saying just dressing, you know, that's where your boys come in handy. Like, hey bro, that shirt ain't it, big dog. You need to go wear this. Or that haircut ain't it. You need to go wear that. Them shoes, that ain't it. You need to go do that. You see what I'm saying? But if we was to communicate like that more often, then we would, be better off. But it's just something about it, man. And I don't know. And again, I'm not exempt from it. I be doing it too. I be like, damn, like it's so hard to like network and reach out and stuff like that. Cause I be wanting to, but then I'd be like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just wait until, it's a mutual situation where we meet and we in the same place or whatever, and then we can kind of chop it up then. But it take a lot for a black man to reach out to somebody and say, hey, I admire what you're doing, and hey, could you help me? Mm-hmm. Asking for help, like we feel like that's an indictment on our manhood. We ain't no man if we ask somebody for some help. And that's a backwards way of thinking, man. Because a lot of other cultures, man, that they don't even have to ask for the help. They reaching out to each other and helping each other just off the, hey, bro, I'm in this position. Come on.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But or if they get down on one thing, it's a phone call away. Hey, bro, I lost my job, whatever. Big dog, you got something hiring over there, or something I can. But with us, man, bravado, ego, all that stuff kind of get away.
Black people pump fake on that, boy.
Yeah.
Pump fake on that a lot.
Hell yeah.
Putting other black people in position and shit. Yeah, it's a dog world in our community, man. Especially with the shit that we doing and this shit in this space, bro. I feel like everybody be hating. You understand me? Everybody just sitting on the sideline waiting for you to make one mistake so they can exploit it. All these type of things. Like you just supposed to be perfect in this space. This shit crazy, bro. This shit is crazy what we gotta deal with. So I can only imagine what that was Busta Rhymes speaking, right?
Right.
I can only imagine what them type of people gotta deal with. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine all that shit, bro. Like they gotta hide and they gotta let other people do and trust other people to do shit because they can't even be themselves. Mm-hmm. It's fucking nuts, man. It's nuts to what we gotta go through, and especially with our own people. Our own fucking people, we gotta do that with. We gotta fake and pretend, chuck and jive, and all that shit. And then amongst the people that's around us, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you coming up in this shit, you gotta go get lit somewhere else before them to even acknowledge you. Yeah, they see you, but they don't not acknowledge you in this shit, or they don't support you in this shit. You gotta go be lit. You know what I'm saying? Other places, then your people that you your peers around you that you really fuck with start acknowledging you.
Right. That's facts.
And I think that's fucked up. That's fucked up, man.
And on top of that, to add another layer, the ego of I can do this on my own and I gotta prove myself or I gotta prove to people around me. That's another layer on top of it. So not even from not asking for help, so whether being scared or it's weak or it's not masculine or whatever you want to call it. But then it's like, nah, I gotta prove everyone around me that I can do this.
Right.
I didn't ask for no help. I didn't ask for no handout. So I'd rather, set myself back however many years just to prove that I can do it. Mm-hmm. And I also don't want to hear from anybody how they helped me get there. Because that's what people are afraid to as well. Just getting an extra step or two is like...
I'm glad you said
you know what I'm saying?
That,
some people be like, I'm the one. He got there because I helped him.
I hate when I hear that.
He stayed on my couch. That's how he got to make X amount of money.
I fucking hate that.
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
Hey, if I ever helped you, anybody that ever helped, then you came to my DMs and I gave you some love and helped you, my nigga. You ain't never got to worry about me saying that ever. You ain't never got none of that shit. You ain't even got to tell people I helped you. You get what I'm saying? Because that was what I was supposed to do. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? If I felt in my heart and my mind that you was gonna wield it the right way, I was gonna help you regardless of who you was.
That was God talking to you.
You get what I'm saying? It was God talking to me. Goddamn, it was the higher power was talking to me and shit. I hear you. It was the higher power was talking to me and shit.
We got him.
To tell me to do this shit. You get what I'm saying? So if I gave you that help, bro, you ain't never got to worry about me being on no interview on the panel saying, I'm the one put them in position. Oh, we the ones we gave them an opportunity to do that. Man, I hate that goofy ass shit, bro. Mm-hmm. And that's why we as a community don't be coming to each other asking for help or put us in position to do this here. Because people be blasting shit exactly what you just said. You get what I'm saying? And we all know that play on the man ego and the man pride, man psyche. We all know that. As men, we know that. We understand that. But you still say that goofy ass shit. Mm-hmm. So.
And sometimes, and it be fucked up because it be like, wow, it may be true. Like, that's stuff that should stay between us. Like if I had to give you some extra cash and then you took off, or I paid for your flight and hotel to get to where you need to go, and then you did your thing. That's when you signed your deal. Like people need to hear about the backstory, and if I was struggling, like if anything, let me share that story. Let me give you the props that you the one that helped me out. Don't talk about it as if I'm the reason why you got there. And I think that's what a lot of people be afraid of. They don't want nobody holding nothing against them.
Facts.
You ain't got nothing on me. All you can say is that nigga worked his ass off and got to where he needs to go. And then we just stand so firm in that and don't want to reach out.
Which makes them grow a cold heart and makes them not want to help the next person. Mm-hmm. Oh, nigga, I did it this way, and they hold their nuts on the line.
Right.
That's where it go with us.
Yep.
I agree. Kenny T, man, why you think men, just as a whole, especially the black community, have so much of an issue reaching out to ask somebody for some help?
Because I don't think they emotionally in tune with themselves. I don't think they ain't confident with themselves, honestly. There should be no reason why you shouldn't be comfortable with asking for help for anything that you do. You should be comfortable with asking your father for help if you have a father in your life, or asking your mother for help if you have your mother in your life, or asking your friends for help. There shouldn't be no reason why you have to hold or hold the stigma about yourself that you're doing good when you're actually doing bad. Because that's what your friends are here for. Your best friends, the ones that you call your brothers or whatever it is, they're there for. They're supposed to help you whenever you're doing bad. And when it's not like you're doing bad because you don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? You just selling drugs or smoking weed or doing crack or something like that. It's like you're just in a bad position. Like if I made a mistake, I just need some help right now. Cool, I'm here to help you. Don't try to play the field like, hey, I'm doing good. I don't need no help, dog. I'm good. Mm-hmm. When back in the back of your mind, in the back of all our friends' mind, we know when you're doing bad. People know you've been around your best friends for 15, 12, 20 years.
Right.
People know when you fucking up, when you're doing bad, when you're hurting, when you're tired, when you need some help. And we still put on this front like we're still doing good instead of just saying, look, man, I'm just tired. I need some help. Can you help me out? And a lot of us don't want to do that. And I don't put that on nobody else but ourselves. And not being confident of being comfortable with being wrong or not being in the top position of like, hey, I'm going to build myself out of this, when you got people that's willingly there to help you come out of this and don't expect nothing back. Because they already believe in your loyalty. Mm-hmm. They understand if the shoe was on the opposite foot, you would do the same thing.
Some stuff you just be in a super vulnerable moment, bro. And then later down the line, somebody just take advantage of that shit.
I don't. If it's your best friends, I mean, like y'all three, it's nothing that if I was really in a tough moment that I would be uncomfortable with saying I need some help with, and feel like y'all would throw that on my face later on down the line. There's nothing, and if that ever came up later on down 20 years down the line, 15 years down the line, so be it. I'm willing to take that L. That's because I believed in you to be my best friend at that moment, at that time.
No, but that's real, yeah.
And if it pans out 10 years down the line that it wasn't that way, so be it. I'm going to take that L. But, hey, I got that trust in the person that I'm with that it is what it is.
Yeah.
And then when you want to blast it to the community or whatever it is, okay, well, I saw you as this person and you're not that person. Oh, well.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say more about them than you.
It's exactly.
Because
I know who I am as a person. I'm loyal to who I'm with. Mm-hmm. There's nobody's going to get closer to me than y'all. So if I call y'all my boys, my brothers, that's what it is. And if y'all cross that line, then y'all know deep down, y'all know who I am. And deep down, I know if y'all ever cross that line, it's something that's got to be going terribly wrong that I did wrong on my end that y'all would even dare to cross that line. And y'all wouldn't. So it's...
Yeah, just for not to cut you. Well, go ahead, because I got a follow-up question. Go ahead.
I was about to say, to me, it's more, the vulnerability part is when you're with your woman, or just the opposite sex in general. Mm-hmm. I think with guys, we may try to mask certain things, but if I had to assume and just guess, I think for the most part, more guys would be definitely more willing to open up to their guys before they would to their girl. Although they should be able to open up to their woman. The woman that they dating, that's somebody that you should be able to open up to.
I don't know about that, though.
Yeah, that's a tough.
I don't know about that one, bro.
I think most, honestly,
You think it's the woman before they got?
I think most men would willingly open up to their woman more than they will open up to their best friends. Honestly, we might say little tinks and stuff like that that we done seen boys prior to go through. That we didn't seen him experience, like, okay, maybe I'm gonna get his opinion from this because I didn't seen him go through this. But if it's anything new that nobody's ever experienced, we wouldn't open up to it. I'm gonna say me, I wouldn't open up to it. I don't know about y'all.
The only reason why I say that because the talks that we do have, maybe it could be deeper with your woman, but I think just in general, I'm just trying to think of like how our relationship is, me and my brothers and like other family and close friends. I don't know.
I'll tell you why.
I could just be assuming.
I'll tell you why. It's because with your woman, you spend every single day with her. So it's gonna be way less. It's gonna be way harder for you to hide something with her. So a lot of times, even when you try to hide it, it still stumbles out of the closet and she figures it out. Because that's just how women are. And then you have that conversation and you move forward. But with your boys, you see your boys every once in a while. But when we do, we don't want to talk about vulnerability. We want to talk about this money play. We want to talk about, okay, what we going to eat? Let's go do this. Let's go do this. So if the vibe is high like that, you don't be wanting to bring it down. By saying, hey, bro, I'm going through this. Or, hey, bro, I need that. You see what I'm saying? Right. Because, again, I mean, it's kind of like football, right? Like when we was playing, like you could be hurt like a motherfucker. But you don't want to let your teammate, because you know the dude behind you may be trash and your position is important and we done worked our ass off 2 days, all this to get to this point. I don't want to let the man next to me down. So I'm a wrap my arm up. I'm going to try to do whatever I got to do to where I could just do my job to where it don't mess up the feng shui of what it is that we got going. I think friendships work a lot like that. Like, because for one, we all like kind of, just like Kenny said, we all kind of figure we dealing with a lot. So I don't want to be an added burden to what you dealing with your family and your girl and your kids. And then I come to you, hey, bro, I'm hurting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's like men just got a lot to worry about just in general. So to avoid that, we gonna make it like, okay, it ain't that bad. Yeah, bro, I'm going through this. But it's, it's all good, bro. I'll figure it out. Unless it's just dire. Like, them niggas put me out my house today, bro. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You see what I'm saying? But if it ain't at that level, we gonna try to mask it.
Yeah, because I never gave up that information about the situation if it wasn't the situation. I never did that. If it had been something else that we could have, lived with, it'd have been in wraps until I actually had to give up the information.
All right.
So yeah, I get it.
And the thing is, like, it ain't even about like looking weak in front of your boys. It's not necessarily that. It's more like I want to live up to the standard that we set. You know what I'm saying? And me falling short of that standard is crushing to me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about like, it's like, man, like we building this, we all moving at this pace, we spending money at this pace, we taking trips, we building this, we doing that, and then I done fell off a cliff. And I ain't on that path no more. Like that hurts, bro. Like that's you know what I mean?
Or our camaraderie is my happy place. It's my only place where I get my freedom.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? So why would I disrupt that with my issues?
Right.
Or what I got going on personally? Nah, I'm cool. I can bottle that shit for a few hours and be hanging with my guys.
But that's when we gotta say, I got you.
Yeah.
Like you can't be afraid to let them know what's going on. Because they can, maybe it could be a simple fix. But you so down on yourself or you didn't, it has been one thing after another where this thing could be an easy fix, but it didn't crush you because everything else has been going on. So yeah, I agree though for sure. We definitely gotta lean on each other better, and kind of just.
I'll tell you what else too. Like not to cut you off, but like the rest of us, if we feel something going on, we need to dig more. Mm-hmm. A lot of times we know something going on with our boy, and we just won't say nothing.
Because we want him to come out when he's ready.
Exactly. But again, you know your boy. Mm-hmm. So if you know your boy and y'all been friends for that long, sometimes we got to dig to get the information. And you ain't got to bring it up around all the boys, but it may be a personal phone call the next day. Hey, bro, I just noticed your mood was off yesterday. Is everything good? You sure? You need anything? If there's anything going on, let me know. You see what I'm saying? Because he'll be way more willing to open up in that type of situation than all the boys kicking it, laughing, joking, drinking. He ain't going to want to do that right there. Mm-hmm. But if you know your boy, you know something going on, we got to dig
that's true.
The next day. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So, yeah, I mean, that's just that. I mean, I think, just us as black men especially, man, like we got to do a little more of that, just we got to have real friendships. So a lot of us don't have real friendships.
Real shit.
We got shit where we kick it when everything going good, and then when shit go bad, you don't hear from them, or we distance ourselves from each other and stuff like that. We got to find a way to pull together even in those rough times, because in reality, if we do that, then we gonna get up out of that hole a lot quicker.
Exactly.
And we got to start caring about us as black men.
True.
Our camaraderie.
True.
Like we all understand what we deal with, even if I'm from a beefing neighborhood, or I come from a rich family, I come from a broke family and all that. When it's time for men to compete, we are all on the same playing field. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? And we gotta goddamn protect that sanction of that. And I feel like right now in the era we in, how we've been raised, it's every man for themselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And when you make it every man for themselves, you get men you get people that exploit their own people to make sure they good, and then close the door. So I just feel like we need a better camaraderie as a black man, just understanding like I see you working over there. I may not agree with it, or I may not know nothing about it. I may not fuck with it, but I see you working over there. You putting the work in over there, and vice versa. That man may not agree with what I got going on. They may not understand what I got going and all that type of stuff. But I see you working over there. If you need any help from me, and I can do it, I'm all hands. That's how we need to be.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
You had a second question too. You forgot it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, where's the line between helping people? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a line between, people asking you for help, things of that nature. Where's the line between helping them and enabling their dysfunction?
Shit, y'all know me. I'm only helping if I see you putting the work in. You know what I'm saying? And I know you gonna do right by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's not your family. Because everybody do right, and majority of everybody do right by their family in some way. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about you helping somebody else that ain't your family, that ain't your blood, to put their family in position. That's the people I want to help, because you helping more people. You get what I'm saying? Because your family know I can always reach out to you. Since we blood, you going to give me some type of game. But if it's a stranger off the street that see you grinding, they may want to go the same route, or they may have a way to tweak their route to make it better. They won't reach out to you because they have no way of getting access to you. That's the people I want to help. Mm. So that's my criteria.
Yeah, because I asked it because, like, certain people have no problem coming up and asking you, you know what I'm saying, for something. Like, and they would much rather come up to you and ask for fish than a fishing pole. Mm-hmm. So that's why I asked, if you the one that they asking, where's the line? Where's the line between, okay, I want to help you, but this is not healthy after a certain amount of time. How do you differentiate?
Gotta be putting the work in.
I don't know if they asking for the fish. I'm the only one that's great at fishing.
Stop with that shit.
The fish that they're taking is feeding the community, and I'm not good with cooking food, but they're great at cooking that fish up. Cool, I'm comfortable with giving them the fish. Some people are just good at catching fish but can't cook it.
That's true.
Some people are good at cooking fish and can't catch it. Depends on what I'm giving to you. How is it benefiting further on down the line? Whatever I'm giving you, I'm not looking for it back, but I'm looking for you to give it back to somebody else.
So
I think I tweeted that earlier. Like, whatever I give out, whenever I do, my little Starbucks thing, I'm not looking for you to give anything back to me. I'm looking for you to give something back to somebody else. When I get my little $100 Starbucks gift card, spend whatever you want on it, get whatever you want, except for them damn Trencher drinks.
$3,000.
You can get everything with them damn Trenchers. You have 30 ounce.
I'm looking for you going there and say, you know what, I'm gonna pay it for it. I'm gonna buy somebody else a drink because I got my shit free. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of shit I want to. I like doing that type of shit. People to give on and give other people.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't need it. I got it.
Right. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep this thing moving, man. Next situation, there was a young lady that was speaking about how she had to improve upon talking to her man as if he was a king at all times. I'm gonna play this clip, man, and see if y'all agree with what the young lady had to say.
I gotta always learn how to talk to the king in you. I don't care how mad I get. And I had to learn, I learned that in therapy, that for me to manifest the man that I wanted in my life, I had to learn how to always speak to him like the man I wanted in my life, even when I'm mad at him.
Teach that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Say it again.
And I had to learn how to speak to the man that I wanted in my life all the time. I needed to speak to him as
your
that
king.
man.
Ooh.
Right? To where when we
Even
get
when he
into,
acting like a court jester?
yes.
Okay.
Even when we get upset with each other, there are rules. We don't hit below the belt. Like, it's a lot of things that, and a lot of growing that I've done, but we've all got to get to that place.
Yeah.
All right, salute. I gotta start shouting the podcast out. Salute to Conversations on Film for the clip.
I liked that.
But yeah, she was saying, you know, she had to get better. She had to work at that because we all know that a lot of women say a lot of things, especially when they get emotional. They damn near forget that you they man. Some of the things that they be saying, but she's saying like even in those
being.
right. So she's saying even in those moments, you need to remember that is your king, and you need to talk to him accordingly. Do y'all agree with that sentiment?
Well, you know I agree with that.
Damn right.
I feel like that's obvious.
God damn right.
No way he's supposed to speak to me disrespectfully in my house. I'm respectfully paying for the roof over your head.
Because I respectfully dip on your ass and make you go back to paying 100% of everything in your life.
Respectfully.
Respect the utmost.
And do it respectfully.
Respectfully. However
Yeah, you hard. What you gonna say?
respectfully is for that, that's how it's going to happen.
Catch your ass while you at work. I'll take the day off and act like I went to work. And come home, my side be empty. Respectfully.
Had them clean up and everything.
For real, man. Cause some women get real disrespectful and they say shit, bro, that make you wonder, like, why am I even here? Like, why am I even here, bro?
You know I was upset. I don't want to hear that shit.
You understand me?
I don't want to hear that shit. You felt that way.
And say shit that they can't take back. And not only once, but they do it multiple times. Like when y'all in the moment, she do it multiple times. Oh, no. I'm gone. I'm out.
That's a fact.
Where does that stem from, in your opinion? Like, why y'all feel like women are so comfortable talking to men like that without it? Because I feel like men, for the most part, especially a man that's in a relationship with a woman he actually loves, he gonna practice a lot more restraint.
Absolutely.
Than she's gonna practice in terms of expressing himself. But why do y'all feel like women like do that so freely?
Because they can't physically overpower you, so they
start
verbally
control with
overpower you.
That's their weapon.
Yep, that's their weapon.
Because we ain't good at holding conversations and multiple things hitting us in the head at one time.
Right.
You bitch ass, little dick ass, little brain ass. Bitch, I don't know what the hell you saying right now. If I got a little dick or a little brain, which one we holding on to? What's the subject?
You understand me? Yeah.
That's because they, one, seen it, and two, other men have allowed them to do it. So that's why they keep doing it.
Yep.
Because any nigga that want to allow that, it might get bad. Like
Because the moment it happened to me,
I'm out.
I'm gone. I ain't even gonna tell you I'm gone either. I'm gonna act like I'm going to work.
Sure.
And when you go to work that day, I'm gonna be watching the crib. And the moment I see that thing on my phone say the garage went down, I'm back with a U-Haul. And before you get off, I will be long gone. When you call me, it'll be on some. How I feel now.
But we enable it because we just charge it off to that's women. That's how they gonna be.
You can't
instead of charging their ass up. Like, no. First off, because y'all may not have had that conversation yet, so y'all can have a conversation in that moment. The first time it happened, and you shut that shit down. I don't know what type of niggas you've been talking to before, but with me and you, we not doing that.
Because that'll kill a
respectfully.
Whole argument. I could be all the way in the wrong.
Respectfully.
Hey, you could have caught me with Keisha down the street in the bed. You disrespecting my
Wait, hold on now. Wait, hold on now.
I'm telling you.
Wait, man.
I'm telling you, bro. It's a certain way you just gotta
Let me
talk
out,
to me.
though. Let me out, though.
What you said, Smooth? Run it back.
Wait, man. You
Explain
said
yourself.
caught you with Keisha in the bed
So
down
you
the
cheating.
street.
Yeah, like
You
I'm dead
straight
ass
up
serious.
real
It's a certain-
disrespectful.
Because you gotta realize.
And she's still supposed to respect you after that?
I don't care if you don't respect me. I don't care about that.
Okay.
But the way you talk to me, you're gonna watch how you talk to me. Because I can catch you with Pee Wee. I'm not gonna call you no bitch, no hoe. I'm not gonna call you out your name.
I'm sorry. I am.
I'm not doing that.
No, we doing that. We doing that.
See, that's y'all.
I'm going there.
We
That's
doing
y'all.
that.
And I'm leaving.
But my integrity in me, you get what I'm saying?
Nah.
Even with you fucking up that bad, I'm not gonna disrespect you. Because
you already disrespected
I know in
me.
this moment, I understand that.
You getting all
but
the
I
names.
know in this moment, you
he
gonna
slipped
remember
out and
this
she
shit.
put it back in.
I ain't tripping. I ain't doing that because you know how I look at it. Me and my wife just had this talk like 3-4 days ago. I look at it like you just freed me. Pee Wee, you just freed me.
I don't
You freed me from all arguments, from all responsibilities, from all of thinking about what my wife thinks and the timing and all this type of shit here with my son and all this type of shit. Now I'm on some deal with it.
I ain't gonna
Bitch, I want a divorce.
I'm not doing
Bitch,
that.
hoe, slut.
I'm a stand up nigga. I'm not doing that.
Slut.
Bitch.
Cunt.
Bitch, I want a
Bald head ass hoe, broke,
I've
hopeless
never
bitch
done that.
ass.
I've never called a woman out of name, bro.
I never have either.
I'm like, that right. I ain't doing that.
The minute you sleep
I
with
ain't trying to
another
take away
nigga in
from
front of
the
my
money.
face.
I ain't tripping.
The minute you sleep with another nigga in front of my
I'm coming
face.
in clapping.
No.
Waiting on this day, baby.
Oh, they gonna be clapping.
Now I gotta remember the sound that
I
you
ain't
didn't get your
tripping.
ass clipped by Pee
I
Wee.
ain't tripping, bro. I ain't tripping. Hey, Dan, that's y'all, but my integrity just won't let me do it.
I'm
You
sorry,
just freed
Smooth.
me.
I don't believe
cool.
it.
I ain't gonna be going
believe
off.
it.
I don't believe
I don't
it.
believe it.
I swear to God.
I don't believe you.
I swear to God.
Nope. I don't believe
I would put it on.
What God? You don't believe in God.
I swear to
Who you swear to?
Well, let me say it
got
like
him.
this. Hey, I swear on y'all know the situation.
Yahweh.
No, we ain't doing that.
Y'all know the situation.
All I'm saying is-
what's on with me.
Listen.
All I'm saying is you
But I wouldn't do
disrespect
that.
me by sleeping with another man.
And I understand it's the disrespect in there. I understand that, but I wouldn't talk to you less. I
That's
wouldn't
the
talk to
highest
you
power
like
of
that.
disrespect.
You get what I'm saying?
Physically
You just treated me
disrespectful,
less.
verbally disrespectfully.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's just like when I see like and how me and my wife got on this situation. It was like we saw some video of some dude cheating, and the woman went off on him about you not being a great father and all that time. What does this nigga have to do like when me cheating with this woman has to do with my parenting skills? It has nothing. It doesn't correlate. I can
that's
be
a
a
good
hell of a
topic right
father. But I can be on these women, just like these women's can be on these dudes and be a hell of a mother. She put her kid first and do all this stuff.
I don't know about that one.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
I'm trying to see where you was going with it.
Don't let me up.
So you telling me it's I'm sorry to use language, but you telling me it's hoes out here that ain't good mothers? She a hoe. You know she a hoe. She fuck with niggas.
She a hoe.
But she ain't a good
You know
mother.
she a
That's a
hoe.
lie. I can't believe that.
Put marriage and hoes is two different stories.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because if she's a single mother and she's out here doing what she's doing, a lot of times she's doing it outside the crib. But if it's your parents in a marriage, like how your daddy treats your mama is very indicative of how you gonna treat women when you leave the crib.
The kid didn't even know. The kid didn't know. I'm telling you, the situation, the kid didn't know.
The kid don't know. Because the kid be knowing a lot of people think they don't know.
The kid was like 4. The kid didn't know nothing about what the hell was going on, none of that shit.
So
he cheated with a girl, goddamn me, and he told her. He told her about, hey, because the girl was going crazy. The girl was doing some shit that she, you know what I'm saying, me. And he told her, hey, look, I downed her, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Hey, I'm telling you what the situation was. He had downed the girl, but she was going crazy. She started stalking him. So he told the girl, he told his wife, like, hey, look, I did this. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry about this here, but I did this. I stopped talking to her, whatever, woo to woo. And the first thing before she even understood what he was saying, the first thing out her mouth was, "What would your son think?" Bitch,
I mean,
what would your son
what
think?
would your son think?
Bro,
You
question,
stepped out on my mama, nigga.
Question.
look, son, when you become a man, you're not gonna be perfect. We not perfect.
True.
We not perfect.
That's true.
You not gonna be perfect in this shit.
That's
you
true.
get what I'm saying? I give a fuck how great of a man you think you gonna be or you gonna become. You not gonna if you make every move that's supposed to be the right move, If you met a man, I don't know if nobody has ever met anybody on this planet that made the right move at all times, no matter what was going on. So you're not perfect. You're not gonna be perfect. I'm just saying, learn from your mistakes.
But
you get what I'm saying? So you can be a great father or a great mother. You been and cheated on your wife or your husband. You can been and did some foul shit. You can been and snake somebody. You can been put somebody in foreclosure that you knew that you didn't have to do that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not just talking about the cheating. I'm talking about any type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Any situation that don't mean you're not no great parent.
But see, and this is why I would disagree. Because again, you speak a lot about integrity. Right, so as a kid, it's no more close up of an example than your parents, right? So if you're not moving with integrity, you could be saying whatever you saying to them, like, "Hey, son, don't do what I do. Hey, son, no man ain't perfect. Hey, son, whatever." But just last part we talked about, it ain't about what you say; it's about what they see. It's about the environment that they are in. So I think in a situation like that, you can't be a great parent. You can be a good parent. But that's gonna definitely be a strike against your record. You see what I'm saying?
I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with being a good father because I'm not perfect, and I'm always teaching my son, you would never be perfect. Don't ever try to live your life to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Live it the way you want to live it, goddamn me. And when you do make a mistake, no matter how great the mistake is, learn. As a man, you must learn. If you do not learn in that moment, you gonna make that mistake again. That's all I'm saying. So that doesn't, I'm not saying that's a strike against that person's, you know what I'm saying, father skills or mother skills or something like that. But in the moments, you got to learn. And you got to show your child, if they know about the situation, that you learning from it. Hey, man, it wasn't right that I did that. You get what I'm saying? That wasn't right. That was my mess up. I own up to that. But I'm telling you, this ain't right. You get what I'm saying? But no one's perfect. That's all I'm saying. So you can be a great mother, good father and all that. You still got to make mistakes because you human. You going to make mistakes.
But stepping out, it's not a mistake. That was a choice.
Everything is a choice, to be honest with you. We're going to keep it a bean. Everything is a choice. It's a choice to put 20 grand on that debit card and throw your family in the goddamn debt.
Stepping out.
That's just a fact.
Stepping out and you doing like gambling, going out and gambling all your money.
That's a choice.
That's a choice.
Both of that's choice.
That's not a mistake.
That's a mistake too.
No, it ain't.
That's a mistake.
You chose
if
to
I
go
know I'm
out
gonna step
and possibly
out,
lose the bread.
I get goddamn 10 grand from something, right? And I know my household can use this shit. But if I go to the casino and say, in my mind, I'm saying, oh, nigga, I could flip this to 50 bands. But I go in there, and not only do I lose the 10, but I go in the savings, I lose another 10.
You lose the mortgage. Yes, that's a choice.
Hey, both of them is bad decisions.
Wait, man. Wait. But what's the benefit of going out and sleep with another woman besides your wife?
Huh?
Going to casino, you have a chance of bettering your funds.
But even still, an investment.
Don't put that on the decision.
Going to sleep with another woman is no benefit of that.
The decision is the decision.
If you make an investment into a business and lose it, that's a mistake.
That's not a mistake.
Yes, that is.
I cannot say that.
You made an investment into a company to make some money. You chose to step out. That ain't no mistake.
So
that's what I'm saying.
If I invest in your company, I looked at the blueprint, looked at everything, goddamn it.
It looked
and
good.
I thought it was a safe bet.
Trajectory was looking good.
And then I betted on you and that shit went down.
And then the moment you bet on me, it crashed.
That was a mistake?
That's a mistake.
Man, that's not a mistake.
That is a mistake.
That's a mistake that you learned from.
Next subject, I ain't with it. I ain't with it, bro. I ain't with it. Bro. How is that not a mistake? That's not a mistake, bro.
Hey.
Because I put this in with good faith. With the gambling
so you put
shit.
your dick in with good faith.
No, bro. All the decisions ain't the same. Y'all niggas trying to. I ain't with it, bro. I ain't with it, bro.
How is making a business decision into a company that you believe that was going on the uprise?
That's not a mistake, though.
What is that? What you call it?
I was trying to invest.
What you call it?
I was trying. That's just like if I invest in Apple and tomorrow Apple go down. I was trying to invest. Goddamn me! I seen something that could have been something because we talking about investments.
So what you call
investments are not 100%.
Yeah. So what you call it? What
you know what I'm saying? That's me taking a goddamn risk to make sure my family is straight.
But if it fails,
If
It's
it
a
fails,
what?
it wasn't a mistake.
it was
a
my
what?
fault. It was a mistake.
Because
I
it could have
chose the wrong
happened.
choice.
Because you got to realize that ain't just Otis company. I could have went to the competitor. That could have happened with the competitor.
Yes.
I could have went with somebody else company. That could have happened with somebody else company.
Absolutely.
That's me trying to big up my family. Now with
Wait,
the gambling,
time
it's totally different.
Time out. Wait.
With gambling, it's totally different.
Time out. That investment, it could have went positive or it could have went negative, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But you sleeping with another woman.
What's the
It could have went positive or negative.
The pregnancy test. It could have been positive.
No.
STD.
Been positive or negative. It all depends.
You see how I flip it on
It all
him? You see how I flip it on him?
See what you did there.
You see that? You see that?
That nigga ain't have no leg to stand on.
You see how I flipped it on him?
You ain't nothing but yourself.
You see how I flipped it on him? Yeah.
But real quick, just getting back to the topic, I think that a lot of women can learn from that video.
Pregnancy test.
A lot of women learn from that video. Because at the end of the day, a lot of women don't realize, man, y'all words is fucking dangerous, man. Y'all words hurt for real. Like, y'all be saying some stuff that if that man wasn't raised right, he'd probably put his hands on you. You see what I'm saying? But he let it go. He let it rock. And as a woman, a lot of times they feel entitled to just keep saying negative stuff because it ain't been no consequences for it. He ain't left. He ain't did nothing, whatever. Okay, cool. I can talk to him like this and just continue to disrespect the man blatantly, sometimes in public, sometimes whatever. So, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you got to understand that is your man. That is the leader of your family. That is your life partner.
Sorry.
You talking to this dude like he's on the street. What's going on?
Sorry, bro. I'm just thinking about some of these women that just be talking niggas crazy. I dare you to put your hands on me.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Wind up and show him, huh?
I'm sorry.
You asked for it.
But sometimes, hey, y'all gotta be quiet, dog. Everybody ain't raised right, dog.
These are the views of old.
That's a fact. A lot of niggas ain't raised right.
That's true.
So sometimes you gotta control yourself because you ain't gonna be able to control him.
That's true.
That's all.
That's true. But
I ain't with it.
At the end of
I'm
the
not
day,
with it either. I'm not with it either.
at the end of the day, we got to do better with our communication, dog. It don't need to get physical. It don't need to get a little physical, man.
A little
It can get a little physical. But all right. Speaking of physical, man, we got a box.
You see the transition? You see the transition?
We got a boxing match coming up tomorrow, man. Errol Spence versus Bud Crawford. I need
Spence.
predictions.
I'm going Spence.
Spence Jr., baby.
I'm going Spence.
I'm going Crawford.
I'm going Spence.
How many rounds?
I'm going 8 rounds. Spence getting him.
Crawford in the 6.
Damn. 6 is crazy.
Well, I'm going Spence in the 6.
I
Fuck.
say Spence decision.
Spence
It's
decision.
gonna be a good match. It's
Crawford
gonna be,
in the 6. Crawford gonna spit out. Spence gonna spit out his mouthpiece like he normally do because he getting his ass whooped. And Crawford gonna lay that haymaker on this bitch ass.
Nah.
this gonna be a
Knock him
classic match.
You know I'm a Texas cat, so I'm rolling with
Yeah,
Spence.
we gotta go with Spence.
Yeah, I'm going Spence in 10.
All right.
Because I feel like Spence gonna wear him down. Because again, Spence natural 147. 150. He can get up there. As far as size, he's bigger than him. So I think eventually, if he can survive, don't get me wrong, Bud Crawford technician.
Oh, bro,
Technician.
Bud,
I can't
He can knock your ass out with both hands.
Bud,
So
that
if
dude.
he can last that long, then eventually that size and that experience and that power, let's be real, Errol Spence's power is otherworldly. So I think eventually that's gonna start taking a toll. But if I had to pick, but it's a pick 'em fight.
It really is though.
At the end of the day, like you can't go wrong. I feel sorry for who Vegas got winning.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh, let me
I
look.
think they had Crawford, if I'm not mistaken.
They
They might have Crawford on there.
I would, if I had to guess.
I would bet because he's the bigger face. He's the bigger face in boxing right now.
Well, we gonna see, man. But yeah, I'm going Spence in 10. And either way though, it's gonna be cool with me. I can't wait to watch it. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. All right, last one of the day, man. This was a clip about pouring into your woman, and they were saying that pouring into your woman makes her blind to other men. Had a little discussion about this. I'm gonna play it, man, and get y'all take on it.
I think even the good girl can turn bad if she's starved of attention from her man. If your man is pouring water into your cup on a daily basis, she can't see other men. She becomes blind to other men. But you know, when your man, you look beautiful, he doesn't say you look nice, or you don't make time for each other, he ignores you, no longer gives you attention. She's so starved in that moment that unfortunately all it takes is one man to give one bit of attention. She'll zoom in on the attention, forget all the other red flags in this man, and he'll become attractive to her because it's a feeling she's chasing, not a person. If you want to keep a loyal wife, all you have to do is remind her she's loved. It's really simple and easy. Remind her she's loved, she won't seek it. But if you forget to give her that, she'll become desperate for it.
You need to pour into your woman. If you pour into your woman, she don't even see other men out here. Do y'all agree with that sentiment, or was it cap?
Yeah, I agree. Because if she don't pour into me, I'm looking at all of them. That's real.
The streets is mine.
That's real. And if you flip, I mean, I think a lot of men feel the same way. And I think that's why a lot of men step outside. I know this ain't about men right now, but I think that's why men step outside is because they don't get that appreciation or told that they're loved often, or, you know, the small things, back rubs here and there, just the small gestures that men tend to do for our women. A lot of times we don't get that.
Right.
So, absolutely, you definitely have to pour into your partner, and that they make sure that they're loved and appreciated, and that you notice them. Because, again, we talk about that day-for-day stuff. It can get monotonous, and it can get, you know what I'm saying, just dry and stuff like that. So you got to figure out ways to keep it spicy and just continue pouring into them so they feel loved.
Here's a question. How do you go about doing that? In terms of men who are out there with women and they would like to, they would like to pour into their woman, but they're not really sure what path to go about doing. So what would you recommend, generally?
Step one, the same thing you did to get them, you got to do to keep them. So if y'all was going out on dates, if you was buying flowers, if you was a every Tuesday type of guy, or whatever y'all had going on, whatever system y'all was running, it needs to stay consistent. Bring it back, or change it up. Have that conversation like, baby, you know, I know we ain't did X, Y, Z in a minute, or I know you've been feeling down, or I know we've been so busy trying to save up for this house and we haven't had time to spend for each other. So what are some things you want to do? Let's take a weekend and just reset. Because sometimes you just need a little quick reset to light that fire again. But we get too busy in the day-to-day stuff where we kind of forget our partner, and then they feel like it's neglect. When really you just trying to continue providing and continue to keep y'all afloat. Or you may be going through some things, so you're not really putting it in the forefront. So just making that more of a priority, whether you got to set a calendar reminder or something, but we got to, as men, keep pointing to our woman so that she can give back to us and reciprocate.
I agree. Kenny T, the young lady said, pouring into your woman, when you're doing it properly, she don't even see other men's. Do you agree with that sentiment?
Nope, she see all of them. She just don't entertain them. What? She do see all of them. She just don't entertain them. Until you ain't pouring enough, then she might give a little entertainment.
You feel like they keep a list?
Yep.
You already know they do.
How many on it? 3, 5?
2.
10.
2.
Like 2 go-tos for shows.
2 go-tos, 8 possibles.
Got 2 of the pops.
2 and 8 pops is crazy.
2 and 8 pops.
Depending on how the hand falls.
She got a spades hand.
Two go-tos that she will randomly send a message to after every 10 messages that they send her. She gonna see him. Don't tell me she don't see him. She gonna see him. I don't care what you say. Any woman that get attention from the right man, the right good looking man, she gonna see it.
Is it a go?
Will she entertain it? No.
I'm gonna say, is it a go-to if every 10 messages she responds?
Yeah. Because she ain't supposed to respond at all.
Ain't supposed to respond at all.
Okay.
What?
You said a go-to.
Yeah, but because the go-to is, for the people listening kind of confused about the list, we feel like most women have a list of dudes. If this relationship go wrong, there's 2 dudes that I would seriously consider getting into a relationship right after this go wrong. It's just out of respect for my man, I'm not going to entertain it. You know, she probably done message them or DM them or they whatever on some platonic stuff or whatever and or they probably had conversations if they know each other in real life as even, you know what I'm saying? But out of respect for a man, hands off, I'm not entertaining it in that way. But if something go left in this relationship, it's a high likelihood that I'll end up with one of these two guys. That's what we mean by a list. I don't know. Because I think men have a list too, but it's not a serious relationship list. It's when I get out this relationship, these 4, 5, 6 is first on the hit list.
These 20 is on the hit list.
Like how dope be a Men's South Central.
Right.
The ones I had to reluctantly say I got a girlfriend.
The problem is when men get lists, they gonna hit them right there when they get married. They not gonna wait. That's the problem. Women will wait the whole time, 10, 15, 20 years. It don't matter. They'll wait.
That's true though.
The only part I disagree with.
Men ain't gonna fucking wait. You give me okay. I don't know how to hide nothing, baby. I'm sorry. I don't know how to hide nothing. You gonna fuck? Okay, let's fuck. I ain't supposed to be doing this. But
I ain't supposed to be doing it.
I think the chick would text.
I don't approve.
I think she would text a little, like more than just once every 10 messages. If it's he in the stash, that's that's the only part I was like. That's what I was like.
Give me the frequency then.
Shit, that's a regular conversation.
Daily?
If she likes you and she got a man, yeah.
She talking to another man daily.
Yes.
Hell no, bro.
It's under Kelly or some shit. She talking to that nigga daily.
I don't know.
Nah, bro.
She got
daily.
It's that one whenever that's the one whenever they send you a DM and whenever she posts a story, he hard eye or say something fly because he already know that you got a relationship, so he ain't gonna step over.
Yeah, he ain't got a number or nothing.
It's one
He
of the
just gonna send a little
girls.
message and she gonna hard eye it.
Listen.
And say thank you.
She gonna get the number
Every time she says something, she gonna say thank you. All them other niggas, she ain't saying
Ain't
nothing.
respond at all.
After
But that
he's-
nigga right there, she getting a thank you.
And
all of
after
a sudden,
he's been persistent, he gonna get the number, and it's the nigga named Sam, and her phone is gonna say Samantha, and she gonna be texting the nigga all the time, Kiki and shit like that,
bro.
That's crazy.
He ain't gonna ask for the number.
He ain't gonna ask for the number.
He ain't gonna have to ask for
He
the
ain't gonna
number.
need to, because she gonna give it to him.
Nah,
Bro,
If she like him,
Otis reaching now.
nah.
All right, so just real quick, are you saying most women in relationships move like that?
No. I ain't say most.
Then what we talking about?
I'm just saying a lot of women do it. Not most. A lot of women do it.
No, but again, the question how I pose it is like, do you feel like every woman got a list? So we talking about every
Okay,
woman.
my
I ain't
bad.
talking about a small
Every woman.
minority.
Well, it is small minority, but ain't
Right.
most. But
So if you can put
Open
over
it, then I'm reading.
45.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna say it ain't most,
Come
but
on,
it's close.
It ain't most, but it's
49.85. Yeah. I mean, in terms of what she said, I mean, I agree for the most part. I think women be loving a dude so much, sometimes the wrong dude, so much that they be looking for a reason to stay. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So if you a man and you handling your business and that woman really values you and you pouring into that woman, making her feel special, making her dreams, feel important. Not like she got to put everything on the back burner to see you shine, and you pouring into her and taking her out on dates in public and, complimenting her on how she looks and complimenting her on her accomplishments and just connecting from an emotional standpoint. I feel like it's a very, very low chance of that woman even entertaining another dude. Mm-hmm. Because again, we know a lot of women who getting dog walked out here and they still not entertaining another dude.
I'm talking about in her face.
I mean, blatantly. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's going on.
So if that's the case for that, I can only imagine, a dude who actually showing up every day and doing what he's supposed to do. That woman is not messing that up. It got to be a wild circumstance for that type of thing to happen in terms of likelihood.
Or she a hoe.
You'd be surprised.
Or she a hoe. She a good hoe. She take care of her family, her man, and her kids.
That infidelity
and she go out
percentage
here.
is not far spread apart between men and women.
34 and 38.
I'm telling you.
34 and 38. But also, how many marriages are great marriages?
All of them. They're all great until somebody fuck up.
I was also about to say how many men are actually reporting they got cheated on too.
Ooh, valid.
So,
but I mean, they took polls and asked the women and asked the men.
It's mostly they ask the women if they cheated. It's normally it's not men. Normally don't know.
Right. So men, they say 38% of men in relationships cheat and 34% of women in relationships cheat.
I think
that's the numbers.
I think that's cap. on the women's side.
Yeah, it is. I ain't lying. But yeah, absolutely.
It's higher, bro.
Absolutely.
I think it's higher. Even if she did it one time 10 years ago, you get what I'm saying? She gonna die with that.
She gonna take it to the grave.
She gonna die with that.
Yeah.
And that's respect. In my opinion, that's respectable.
No, it ain't.
It's
fuck out of
respectable.
here.
You gonna die with it? Die with it.
No, fuck out of here.
That's
you
respectable.
did what you did.
The game is the game.
The
Hey,
Lord don't like
Integrity. You have none.
you. Have none.
So if your girl cheated on you, right? Let's say y'all was married 30 years. You on your deathbed now.
Right.
You didn't know she cheated on you in year 4. Right? She never done it again. On your deathbed, y'all chilling, y'all talking and shit. You know, she seeing you every day, and y'all putting everything on the table, and she tell you, look, hey, about 27 years ago, you know what I'm saying, I hit Pee Wee down the street or something like that. Or
Bitch, I'm dying. What the fuck that gotta mean? I'm about to die.
She about to next.
I'm.
Hey,
And she
but
might go
y'all
before
had a
me.
great life. She raised y'all kids, bro. Like, y'all raised y'all kids. Y'all built y'all life up. She was a great wife. She didn't miss a beat. None of that type of stuff, bro. You still gonna be thinking, oh, this all him.
No.
I'm gonna tell my sister, get her the fuck out of here.
Pull the plug.
Fuck out of here.
You gonna pull the plug yourself?
Boy, been petty, dog.
On my deathbed, and she tell me that, I'm gonna look up at my sister and tell her, get her the fuck out of here.
Hey,
So
No,
what if you're not on your
my
deathbed
first-
and it's been 20 years? Like,
honestly,
it's year 4, but it's 20 years.
If we have kids, I'm gonna start trying to calculate how long ago was it? How old is my son or daughter?
my God.
Like that's the first thing I'm gonna start thinking
Okay.
about.
If I'm on my deathbed, I don't give a damn about what the fuck you got to say, honestly. I'm about to croak. All I want is some pussy and some titties right now before I die. And your shriveled up vagina ain't working right now. That nurse that been walking in here, I've been eyeing her right now. I've been eyeballing that bitch.
What if they tell you got 3 months and you really get 10 years? What you gonna do?
That's so crazy.
3 months?
That's crazy.
Hey, I'm about to.
They tell you
But
got
you
3 months, but you live
But you live 10 years.
Oh, nurse. Bing, bing.
Bruh.
Looks
Hell
like
no.
I need a new diaper.
Niggas, I've been eyeing a nurse. Nigga can't even get it up. Nigga, 86 years old.
Yo.
Hey.
I'm in there, got my son sneaking me Viagra, bro.
I'll be hard as a rock. I'm telling you right now. You tell me you cheat on me
I ain't the
years
short.
ago. You tell me you cheat on me years ago. I'm gonna get hard.
Every time they come in there and take me a bath, I'm gonna be hard as a rock.
He said a bed looking like a campfire tent.
Damn, your knees working pretty good today, Mr. Tug. That ain't my knee, baby.
That's my underlid. Look here, man. Y'all niggas crazy. On that note, man, we gonna get in the advice column.
I know my blood pressure high today.
Guess I'm gonna get my son to sneak me Viagra. That is nuts. Literally.
And I hope my son on some, hey, tell me if you get one. Tell me if you get one.
Oh
Hey,
my
I
God,
ain't-
man.
Look, I'm about to die. Give me that thing right now. I'll be jacking off every day.
And you know they can walk in any time too. Your ass get busted.
Hey,
Mid-stroke.
be in there all down, looking at the eye. That was for you.
Ninja Turtles.
I'm gonna pull all the monitors off me. Make sure the beats start going off like I'm dying. I'll be in there hard.
We only had the music.
They're gonna be wondering why your heart beats so fast.
Yo.
We lost Mr. Tug. Nah, he in there jacking off.
Oh my God. Y'all niggas going to hell, dog. First one is from Drip, Patreon.
What's cracking?
Drip. Oh, mercy. All right, man. Drip says, hey, Krew, I'm so grateful for your platform. I've been watching you grow for the past year, and I am present for each live stream. So, question, I am a single mother of 2, and I own my own home, make a 6-figure salary. A man who also makes 6 figures, currently he's renting, has been courting me for 6+ months, and things are getting serious. How do I facilitate an environment for him to lead when we combine our lives together? He has been asking how would I feel about living together. I'd prefer to be married before that happens. P.S. He's been married before. So, She said she making 6 figures. She got 2 kids. You know, she got her own house. He makes 6 figures too, but he rent. So I would imagine they trying to move into her house. She's asking, how can she facilitate an environment to where he can feel like a man and feel like he's leading?
I wanna know how feminine she is, to be honest with you. Like, where she see herself in the household. Because, yeah, that's your house, but if you plan on taking this shit serious to the next level, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he makes 6 figures. You got to realize that, too. So, y'all on the same playing field. You can't look at your shit like it's your shit no more. You got to look at it like it's our shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can't let that be basis of the arguments when y'all get into them heavy arguments. You know what I'm saying? Because then he going to feel like he not needed it.
Needed it.
Needed
here.
Needed here. He not gonna feel like that. So if you wanna make that last, then hey, in my opinion, you should live with him right now to see what's up. If it's that serious, to see how he is. You want to see him day to day. Same with him. And he's been married before, so I know he understands that. I need to see how you handle everything now. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, you can disguise shit because you going back to your place, he going back to his, goddamn me. You can hide your frustrations, you can hide, you understand? You can put on a show for him for however many hours y'all dealing with each other, and then you go back to your regular place, and now you understand me, you in your real feelings. Mm-hmm. With living with somebody day to day, you can't hide that. Especially with somebody you say you in love with, you trying to build with, you can't hide none of that. So he just trying to make sure it's safe for him to even come over there to build with you. And vice versa, you need to be doing the same. What's that?
Get him through that.
No.
Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna say how you can facilitate it is y'all move into another house.
That too?
Sell that house. Because as a man, I would never advise no man to move into a woman's house. I don't care what the circumstances are, whatever. If that house is in the family, cool. Give it to your sister. Give it to your cousin.
Or rent it out.
Another house. Because again, we just spoke about earlier, women have a bit of a problem filtering things when they get angry and they get emotional. And I guarantee you, the first thing that's going to come out once he violates, it's going to be a reference to that house being hers.
Unless he paying now.
It don't matter.
Because her name is on it. He would just be moving it. Even if he start paying all the bills in that month.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's in her name.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, like if y'all starting a family and y'all doing it, well, she got 2 kids already. Moving into that situation, dog, it's gonna be hard for him to feel like a leader. He gonna feel like he moving into your environment. This is your domain. You've been raising your kids here. This your house. And I'm just coming in. And even though I'm making a lot of money, cool. But you are making it too, so that voids that. So I don't feel a place to where I can step in and, okay, this is my castle as a man. A man got to feel like it's his castle, dog. And if he don't feel that way, then it's going to eat at him. He may not say nothing at first, but eventually it's going to be like, all right, nigga, it's like, what are we doing here? So if I'm advising you, if you want to facilitate an environment, change the environment.
Mm-hmm. And even though the environment, what you got to realize, the environment is going to be built in your image anyway. Because that man not going to move nowhere that you ain't feeling.
Comfortable, right.
You know what I'm saying? He not going to move in the house that you don't like the kitchen in, you don't like the bathroom. Right. So the shit going to be built in your image anyway.
Kids got to be in a good school district.
Yeah, all that.
He going to take all into consideration.
You understand me? And if you don't agree with one aspect of that, y'all not going to move that. So in for real, it's going to be built in your image anyway. But y'all building it together. That's how he looking at it. But right now, the shit just built just off of you. And you want him to move into that? Yeah, that's tough on the man. Like he was saying, I can't hate.
But would you? I don't know. I would want like a trial run, if it's that type of situation, like just to even see if this gonna work for us.
Wait, trial run where?
At her spot.
Oh, nah.
Because just the experience of living together in general. Because I would rather, let's say I give up where I'm staying at. She has her spot, so. I don't feel no pressure because if I need to leave, I can just dip and go back and get my own spot. But at least if we're together, we can experience it and see what the day for day looks like. And then while I'm doing this, then we move on to the next stage. Instead of just coming. But I'm saying instead of just coming together. Well, because she said he renting, but she didn't say house or anything.
It don't matter.
So yeah, she could go to his spot.
Cool, but trial period in her spot makes no sense because she gonna lie, bro. She gonna create a false environment because she gonna feel like it's a trial period. I don't want to lose this man. I got 2 kids. I like this man. He coming in, he making good money. I'm gonna make the shit look like it's supposed to look until we get to that next stage. I think you gotta rip both of y'all out of y'all comfort zones. Let's move into something new because we embarking on a new situation. And you done been leading your domain. You done been leading your kids, leading your family, and all that's about to change. But it's gonna be hard for that to change if she in her familiar domain, her comfort zone.
Exactly, and that's gonna tell the
It's gonna
kids.
be hard to give it up.
And that's gonna tell her kids, I'm moving under this man's care.
I feel that.
Correct.
He is our leader, not just mine.
Who is this nigga moving in here in our house?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. I feel it.
So that's how that go. Kenny, you got any advice for her to facilitate a environment for that man to feel like he leading in that situation?
Sell a house, give him all the money, become homeless.
Damn.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Nah, I wouldn't advise it.
No, I think he should buy his own house, have his own crib, and then she should start staying over there for a little bit. He should have his own steady house, not a rental apartment, to where unless your kids are 18, 24, are not living with you anymore, basically. Then if they're not living with you anymore, then move in with him in his rental apartment. But him moving into your house probably would not benefit the two of you, if I had to say so. Plus, he makes 6 figures, so I mean, he just
ain't hard for him to get no fucking out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate the question, man. We're gonna keep it moving. Next one, this is from Adrian, Patreon. All right, boy. So you got an update on the last situation. If y'all remember, he was working with his coworker. They was having sex. They was doing their thing, but she was starkly against commitment.
Right.
She didn't want to stop messing with him.
Right.
Huh? You know what I'm saying? So he was asking us, like, do we advise him to stay messing with her on the sexual level, even though he wants to commit to her, but she don't want to, or should he let it go? And then we end up telling them, hey, man, let that shit go because she going to keep using you and you getting your feelings invested and things of that nature, right? So he got an update on that. He said, I appreciate the feedback y'all gave me on the situation with the girl I used to work with. I decided to back away and just had the benefit of having sex with her without all the extra stuff. Another conversation was had shortly after I made that adjustment where she said she does want to date me.
I do.
It never fails. It never fails.
Yo.
Since then we've gone on a bunch of dates, had out of town weekends away together. She's been sleeping over most days, even on work nights, having sex almost every day, doing couple activities. It even got to the point where she started saying she loves me and told me that when she moves out of her mom's house soon, to move in with her. She also has said that while she doesn't want kids or marriage, something in her brain tells her to have kids with me and marry me because I'll be a great man to protect her and the baby. I think she called it lizard brain or some shit. Recently, we were planning a trip for my birthday in October, and when we planned it, she said, quote unquote, that's a long time from now. To which I replied with, it's like 4 months. You don't think we'll make it there or what? She replied saying, LOL, I don't know.
Oh.
And in my head, I was like, damn, like that. I guess my question is based off of that statement she made about the lizard brain shit and then saying, I don't know. If we'll last till October, what should I do? Also, just last night from the morning, I'm writing this, she got pissed at me. We went to eat. She agreed to come inside for a little bit, but she said she wasn't staying. We started watching a movie and fell asleep and woke up at 1. She got pissed and left saying that I didn't wake her up like I was supposed to early in the night. Did I actually fuck up or no?
She mad because she
okay.
to go to the other nigga.
All right. So again, prior to this question, he was working with a woman. He 24, she 27. I think. Let me verify. Yes.
They had an age.
He 24, she 27. He works with her. One way or another, they start having sex. They start kicking it on that level. He starts catching feelings for her. He tells her, hey, I would like to date you in a serious fashion. She tells him, I don't see myself ever being married or ever being in a serious relationship. And let's not mess up our arrangement that we got right now. Let's keep doing this. So he writes in to ask us, hey, should I keep messing with her or should I step back on it? We told him, yeah, all of that relationship shit, you need to remove yourself all the way because you done caught feelings already. And this ain't a healthy situation. She don't want that. So he says he took steps back, but when he took steps back, She started taking steps forward. Hey, I am open to dating.
Hey,
I think I do love you. Yeah, no, he didn't, because he was still having sex.
Somebody said keep hitting.
Right. Well, I didn't say that. I told him to stop.
I may have said it smooth.
Smooth probably told me.
If that's great, you don't want to lose good at.
But when he pulled back somewhat, she started pulling forward.
When he pulled out, she pulled back in.
She pulled back. She grabbed it and put it back in.
That's a wild statement.
And, so it then got to the situation where she started saying, I think I love you. I think I want to date. I think this. I think that. Right? So he's like, okay, well, my birthday in October, let's plan a trip for it. She's saying, whoa. And he's like, well, damn, you don't think we're going to make it? She's like, LOL, I don't know. That was the response. What's y'all take on this?
On top of her
she
leaving,
embarrassed to be dating a 24-year-old, first of all. Second of all, you shouldn't be fucking with her. I thought we said this shit, dog.
Yeah.
Why you need to write in?
She's still childish.
The fucking signs of what's on the field.
Yeah, she childish, bro.
Anybody get mad at you for not waking them up at 1 a.m. in the fucking morning after y'all been watching the movie, it's not your fucking thing.
That ain't your woman.
And any woman that don't want to plan a birthday party with you that's been saying something about she love you, she thinks she love you, ain't your woman. Because any woman that love you definitely wants to be a part of your birthday.
Facts.
And definitely wants to plan that mode.
Help us with your day.
Exactly. She gonna treat like it's hers.
Facts.
Yeah, get rid of her.
So what's the question?
She playing games.
Question is, like, how should he move? Like, how
we already told him.
Yeah, how should he interpret
We
that?
told him
We already
6
told
months
him,
ago.
but he didn't want to listen.
Look, you already went back and hit.
Keep thinking
So,
with your dick.
Get out of there. Don't hit no more. Cut off, bro.
Stop fucking with
Cut
the
off.
women
Just
at
go to work. And when you see her, don't even give her that side hug. Hit her with that man handshake. How you doing? Just keep it pushing.
Hit it with
with the elbow on her chest.
hit the chest.
Yeah, with the elbow on her chest.
Keep that separate. Keep that separate.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with the boys. I mean, I think we told you what to do. You didn't listen, and now you learning a harsh lesson that you didn't have to learn. You should have been removed yourself from the situation. You stayed, and this is what's the result of it. This girl's about games. It's clear. You know what I'm saying? Reverse psychology worked on her goofy ass. She started trying to come forward, trying to do whatever she could do to keep your ass close to her because she felt you slipping, and she got your ass. But then when you get to talking about serious commitment and making steps toward she gets shaky again. That's not by accident, my boy. You should have been gone from that. And we gonna give you the same advice we gave you back then. Wrap that up and go find you a woman who actually likes you, big dog.
Stop tapping. As long as you keep tapping, as long as it's good, you're gonna keep liking her.
Facts.
And keep doing crazy stuff just to try to keep her around, confusing yourself about wondering what you doing wrong. The only wrong that you doing is staying. That's it.
All right, last one of the day, man. It's from Jim, Patreon. Alrighty then. My boy says, I met this girl when I was 19, 20 years old. We worked together. She's a year younger than I am. We were cool. I thought she was cute, but I never thought nothing much of it because she had a boyfriend at the time. We worked together for a year or two before she randomly started calling me at 1 or 2 a.m. every weekend while partying, trying to kick it. But I never got up with her. Always brushed her off, like hit me when you're not at a party or drunk or whatever.
Real.
We finally kicked it one time and we became inseparable. After messing around and talking for a few months, she officially became my girl when I was 21. She stopped partying, and we've been together ever since. We fell in love unexpectedly, and it was effing amazing. I proposed when I was 29, and she said yes. I'm
29.
I'm 34 now. Here's the problem. I wasn't the most faithful person throughout those 13 years.
Okay.
I cheated and did my dirt and was moving sloppy. It wasn't for the entirety of the relationship, maybe a year or a few years in. Then I stopped, and then again a couple years later. I got caught up 3 years ago, and it's been a whirlwind of ups and downs ever since.
Okay.
I broke this girl. She loved me with everything she had. She poured everything she had into me and praised me and did all the things you could ever ask of a woman. She cooked. She stayed home with our 3 kids, and we were still having good sex a few times a week. I destroyed her world. Cheated while we were engaged and pregnant with our 3rd child.
Damn.
She was devastated. She was devastated.
Sayonara.
She was devastated, but for the last 3 years, we've been off and on and trying to make it work. I've been trying to prove myself ever since. Show her that the person she fell for and thought she would spend the rest of her life with wasn't a lie.
Well,
It didn't take till shit hit the fan that my eyes opened and I saw the fuck shit I was doing and how much I could hurt her. She wants her space now. 3 years later, when I thought we were doing better, I'm struggling to give her this because we live together and I just want to be with her. I love her and I wish it hadn't taken till my big ass age to see what I had in front of me. I was blessed with a good one at 21 and I couldn't get my shit together till it was too late. She only wants to be friends, that co-parent. And while she figures herself out, but I know she's been talking to this dude off and on for these last 2 years. I found out that she messed around with him earlier this year. He said, I'm fucked up, but I'm not going to trip too crazy, especially after all the shit I done did.
Good job.
I love this woman, and everything I'm doing and all the growth I've done in the last 3 years has been dedicated to her and our family. I know what I want, and that's my family back, and to love her like the queen she is. How do I give her this space she's looking for? I'm really and truly a different man today. I don't even put myself in situations where I can be confused for entertaining these hoes. My whole focus is being a better person and doing what I need to make sure my family is happy. How do I prove to this woman that I'm 100% genuine about wanting to be with and loving her correctly? What would y'all do in my shoes?
Move out.
Leave.
I'm gone.
Find a new woman.
Even if I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't even say that. You gotta find yourself for real.
She want her space
to see if you really, you understand me. And then on top of that, on her end, give her that space to see if she really want to play in this field for real.
Man, she done.
The ball is no longer in your court, nigga.
She is done with the situation right now.
She knew
but
you fucked up the first time, and she let you fuck up again.
Yeah, but you don't know if the nigga she dealing with is a fuck nigga like you was.
She don't even care.
As soon as he dropped the ball, you slide back in, but you gotta give her that space.
No.
He said he been cooling for the last 3 years. I gotta give him that respect. And he kept it 100.
The dude she fucking with dropping balls.
Hey,
her guts.
It's a difference between getting that ass and staying with her and having a relationship.
She ain't trying to stay with it.
It's a difference.
She done with staying in a relationship.
No, I'm not talking about with him, with the dude, with him.
Smooth.
I'm talking about with the new cat.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new cat.
He broke her.
That is true.
That's what he said.
By his words.
He broke her.
Getting broke off.
But we all know, man. We all know this about women, bro. You understand me? Good women. You prove yourself enough, she'll give you another shot.
Man.
Right now, she want a space. I get it. I understand. And you should when she told you that, you should have gave her a space, moved out. You know what I'm saying, and co-parent and see how that shit was gonna go.
Might take years.
I understand that, but he know what she is. He know what he is. He know what she is. He know what he fucked up.
3
and
kids.
he know what he want back.
Her wishes are
so you gotta
friendship
realize
and co-parent.
What he not understanding, what y'all not understanding is she got 3 kids, right? Goddamn me, she started dating another guy. Maybe her kid don't want it to. Maybe 1 or 2 of the kids don't like this motherfucker. Yeah, that's gonna put a strain on that relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because she a good woman. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna respect all that shit. And if the kids don't agree with it, even though she may like the nigga, she may lead the nigga. That gives you room. You gotta understand. You got a slim chance. Slim chance.
Don't give him no hope.
Smooth though. Just real context is important here. Context is important.
Mm-hmm.
He said she been dealing with the dude for 2 years, a little over 2 years.
Yeah.
She just start smashing this year.
Yeah, but he ain't.
So
with
I
the
think
kids.
the dude done met the kids in 2 years.
Nah, he ain't met the kids.
In 2 years?
Trust me, he ain't met them kids. You know why?
How do we know?
If she a good woman, she kept it respectful on some. Let me creep around with the nigga.
I didn't met some guy.
Don't do that.
That's crazy.
Don't do that.
Hey,
Jawbone.
If she let the other dude meet the kids, bro, in these 2 years while y'all been living together,
down with the kids in the next room.
But was she living with a dude?
Room.
Was she living with a dude?
No.
Exactly.
Give a
They
nigga-
living together. They living together. Her and the dude living together.
Slid the baby some melatonin.
Oh, come on. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
Bit of drill.
Baby going to bed at 6:30 p.m.
Sleep till 6:30 the next day.
Kid wake up at 9, she still getting beat down.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
He knock on the
that's
door and
reality,
you
though.
gotta stop. Damn!
That's how I go. Nah,
It's a cold game, man.
Hey, when a woman wants some coochie, with some
You can
some
say
dick,
they living together, but 9 times out of 10, she didn't make that nigga move out. Guarantee you.
Yeah, especially now that she talking about she need her space. Because how you gonna get the space? Y'all in the
He
same
might have a
crib?
key to the house, but I guarantee you, she lived there, and she didn't make him move out.
Damn.
And I know them situations because I've been. But what I'm saying is, I done been there when a nigga done walked in the house and I'm leaving the house.
when a woman's fed up,
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can do.
My bad.
If I'm
dog.
you, I'm gone. I'm gone. But if you want your family back, it's gonna take you some time, and you got to depend on these niggas to be fuck niggas. That's what you got to depend on.
Yeah, I mean, I think it boils down to patience, big dog. I mean, you done dug your grave by your own admission. You know, this is 13 years of a relationship, and you know, you done been dogging her out for a lot of it. You know, and she
at
just so
her
happened
mercy.
to find out. So it's, you know, again, you can't put a timetable on somebody else healing.
Nope.
That's just not reality. Now you can be a stand-up guy, you can be changed, you can be everything that you're telling us you are, but it don't matter. It's about what she feeling, and it's about her timetable as far as getting around to seeing you differently. She made it very clear. I want to be friends. I want to be co-parents. That's it. That's all. And once a woman gets to that point, and then she start dating other dudes and entertaining other dudes and start having sex with other dudes, yeah, it's not. It ain't nothing that you gonna be able to do that's gonna work overnight, or it's nothing that you're gonna be able to do right now that's gonna push it. All you can do is just be consistent and be stand up in your role that you are now. If you do want your family back, you got to be consistent to be stand up. That's not saying that you don't date women or whatever the case may be, but you need to be picking them kids up on time. You need to be showing up there. You need to be communicating with her, keeping it at the level that she comfortable with. Don't try to push it. Hey, let's go out on a date. None of that. Let's keep it what it is, but just be a stand up guy. Be there for her, do what she need, and you know, hopefully, just like Smooth said, you bet on them dudes to be fuck niggas, and eventually they gonna break up, and then you might get your window, but you got to be patient to get that window because you done dug your own grave.
Hell, who's to say? He might meet a woman, you know what I'm saying, that you can take serious and you can not make the same mistakes you made with this first woman.
Yeah, but I mean, but again, man say he want his family back.
I understand,
So
but
that's
if
the
she
thing.
leaves and get her another man,
Yeah,
you got to do, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know, another caveat is the fact that he knows that she also stepped out. So y'all getting back together.
She
you
didn't
don't-
step out.
Well, not stepped out, but she got with somebody.
Right.
2 years.
Okay.
So him knowing that she
stepped
also
out.
did that.
They not
She didn't
divorced.
step out.
Right.
They
But
not
I'm saying
They're not divorced and they live together.
I'm saying she got some action.
But they say you can be legally separated, right?
But they live together.
They not legally
How do we
separated.
know?
He said that. He said they still live together.
Yeah, their names may be on the lease, but just like Kenny said, if the woman asks for space, how much space we gonna get in the same house?
A woman can ask for space and you can just move out. You just be like, all right, I'm cool. Let me get up out of here.
Right.
But my point was knowing that somebody else had been inside that woman, he not gonna think the same. They can get back together. That's gonna be in the back of his mind.
He ain't got no leverage.
Nothing. He ain't got nothing.
He toe up.
real.
He got to suck that up.
Pause.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey,
Pause.
why we
Flag
got
on
to
the
make
put my
everything
flag.
like that? Why we got to do that?
Where my flag at?
Yeah,
that was egregious.
That was
that was egregious.
But nah, he really gonna have to pause. He gonna have to suck that up and live with that. He gonna have to live with that. If he get back with this woman, you don't want to ask no questions about whoever this cat was. You don't want to ask none of that. You want to dead that shit, bro, because you understand what you did and who you was to this woman. So if y'all ever get back on the same tracks together, wash the slate clean. You don't want to know nothing. She ain't got to tell you nothing. Goddamn me, and keep it pushing like that. Because the moment you peek in that rear view to ask her questions about these other niggas, it's going to throw another divide in y'all. If you can get back to where you want to be with your family.
And that's a big if.
Yep, right.
Man, go to the streets.
But if I'm telling you,
To say you belong
Get
to
to
the
Sleeves
streets, but the
University.
streets belong to me. It's like home to me.
goddamn me, you can teach a lot of these kids on how not to make the mistakes you made.
That's very true. Well, we praying for you, big dog. Prayers to all parties involved. Hopefully you can get your family back, man. You know, on that note, we're going to go on and wrap this thing up. Y'all boys got any last words before we get up out of here?
If you think you're lonely now,
Ooh, yeah. Wait until tonight, girl.
And now we're back before you know it.
come on.
Just to get love. Oh, that's the wrong song.
Lord have mercy, man. For one, man, salute to the Patreon. You understand me? Salute to Crusader Nation. We got some things cooking up, man. Again, the hats are in now. By the time y'all hear this podcast, they will be available for purchase. And the brand new shots will be available for purchase as well. So just stay tuned, tap in, man.
Have on tomorrow.
You understand me? As soon as y'all hear it, y'all gonna be able to go to the website and purchase it. Big Dog, that's crewseason.com. Salute to B-Box, man. We got our competition running for the $2,500 giveaway. We still, the link will be in the description if you're watching it on YouTube. If you're watching it on Instagram or Facebook, the link is in the bio. So go to the bio, tap the link, make sure y'all enter the win, man. It's $2,500. Competition comes to an end on the 13th. Winner will be announced. Whoever has the most points. Y'all know how this thing works, so we're looking forward to that. And yeah, man, just keep on rocking with us, man. We appreciate all the support. We appreciate all the love. Everything is going up, at a rapid pace, and we continue to maintain that level of rising. So thank y'all. We're going to get up out of here.
And rising.
He just can't help it, sir. But yeah, we're going to get up out of here, man. Travis Scott album just came out, so I got to play one of these records off of here, man. It's a record called Topia Twins. It's Travis Scott, Rob 49, 21 Savage. We appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. We are gone.
She was just there for the season.